Hello guys, welcome back to the video. Today I want to make a video looking at all the boxes in Sword and Shield era and check their price, because I think that it is very important to keep a record of history. And since for a lot of sites, for example TCG Player, as you can see on the screen, they do not provide price data past 1 year. Like, so next year we won't be able to find the same data, say on December 2023. We won't be able to look at the price when another year is passed. So as we are in a kind of chaotic times, and I will put something in the title of this video, that it seems like we are in a shift again, where focus is turning from Sword and Shield era into Scarlet and Violet. And as the time of recording, it is you can check the date in the YouTube description somewhere. But I think it is important to remember these days, as I think we are in the beginning of a bull market, which is the first time I experienced this. I've always loved Pokemon, but I have not always been in the card and TCG space. So I think it is very important to look at things, and let's see what other ramblings we will go into as I make this video. Anyway, let's start with looking at Sword and Shield 1, which is base set. Base set has a Snorlax card, which I kind of like. I have both in English and Japanese versions. And as of today, we can see that the boxes are around almost into the middle of 300. Volume is like fine for a set that is this old. This is the 1 year chart, as we can see, and pretty much not a lot of sales, but it is what it is. And as we scroll down there, you can ignore the loose packs and just go straight to the price. And I think that it is also worth mentioning that as I look at this page, the TCG Player Black Friday sales is actually on this weekend, so a few days later. So I don't know whether the price for base set will change. Probably not a lot, since it is a weaker set compared to a lot of the later sets, but just some information to know in case we are revisiting this video years down the road. And let's move on to Sword and Shield 2, which is Rebel Clash. As I was gathering these all tabs, which crashed my computer once, I think that it is very important to know that maybe it is time for me to get a better laptop. But I buy too many Pokemon cards, so that's not happening anytime soon. So as we can look at this, the price is like, maybe this has 200 or something. We will have to check the price listing down there, and before we are certain. This is the 1 year chart. As we can see, there have been times where there's no sale, and the price we dropped quite some, maybe 10% or something, and now we are kind of back up there. Interesting to see what happened. And when I was preparing these tapes, I almost forgot that Rebel Clash is actually a set in Sword and Shield, and I was trying to look at what is number 2, and eventually I checked the guide from TCG Player and I find out. So let's go down there. This is 199 is loose pack, so let's ignore that. And actually it is closer to 240 something, which actually base set is doing even better than Rebel Clash. And since I'm kind of new to the whole card side, I don't even know what cards are in Rebel Clash. Maybe we can check it since I'm recording a video. Pardon my slow upload. As you can see, it is almost Black Friday as I record this video. Let's see. What is the most expensive card in the set? Apparently it is Boss's Order, and a Rainbow Boss's Order. Let's toggle to Singles only. Singles only. Let's see. Okay, so apparently we got trainer cards as the top hit, and it is a lot of rainbow cards. Yeah, pretty much this is what is in River Cash. For me, I think the Snorlax is a lot stronger, so it is very reasonable for Sword and Shield base set to perform better. And let's move on to the third set in the era. For now, I will be skipping over all the special sets, and we will look at all of them. They are here, somewhere here. We will look at these after we look at all the mainline set. So this is Darkness Ablaze, the third set with Charizard. Oh, looks like this set isn't doing the best. Let's switch over to the 1 year chart. It looks kind of better, but somehow, while the ones in earlier are rising, you can see that poor Charizard is dropping in price, dropping a bit. But year to year, we are still up a bit. And let's see, there's no loose pack lots, but this set is, I suppose, for how old it is, kind of underperforming. Yeah, so Charizard set, I am not a big fan of Charizard, but anyway, in 150 something, so barely above MSRP for this set. Let's move on to the Pikachu set. Since Surging Spark is surging, haha, my pun is so funny. And we can see, I don't know whether there is a correlation or not, but as we can see, even 50 voltage is going up in price. And the volume looks pretty good for how old it is, at least for me. Let's check whether this price is really a box. Let's skip over the loose packs as usual. Looks like the cheapest box up there is 150. Yeah, 150 for a fat Pikachu. Depends on whether you like Pikachu. You can decide whether you want this set or not. So let's move on to the next set. The next set is Battle Styles. I like the Tita. Oh, look at this cat-shaped curve. And looks like we for a yearly chart, we did pretty well. Even if we take out the fee and such, we should be in the black or in the green. Looks like Tita is doing better than Pikachu. Anyway, we can go down there and see that it is still, Battle Styles is still a bit under retail, a bit under MSRP. So poor Tita is like lagging behind everything. Even base set is doing better than it. Because I know that there is a big difference between print size, but like just staring at the price, this is the conclusion. And let's move on to Chilling Ring. Chilling Ring is also a pretty heavily printed set, at least as I know it. And let's check the graph. Looks like in the summer times we are doing pretty well. Then we dip a bit, and now we are going up again. Year to date, it is actually doing pretty well into the almost into mid 200s. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, 230 something, which is interesting for the fried chicken. And let's move on to Evolving Skies. I think that everyone knows this is the powerhouse of the set. After quite a period of stagnation, we are going up again. And Listing Median, let's see whether we have something interesting going on here. We are getting so close to $1,000 a box. These are probably loose packs. And yeah, looks like we are going up once again. Ignoring loose packs, we are solidly into mid 900. And actually, let me count. 3. So we are under 15 boxes away from pretty much $1,000 a box, which is interesting to say at least. Year to date, we are at 100% up. So back then, when it is 500 or something, there are people saying that this box is like so overpriced and should drop. But as we can see, for a good set like this, I suppose you can call this a drop, but it doesn't do much. And after, let's see, almost half a year of stagnation, we are up again, since we don't have the older charts, and which is part of the reason why I want to make this video. Maybe in the future we can check back into this video and we can see where Evolving Skies will end up. Let's move on to Fusion Strike. We are going up once again. This looks kind of like the Evolving Skies chart, but we did quite a bit, and now we are back up to where we kind of were during the summer times. Now we are back up to mid 200s. Let's check the listings to make sure we are looking at the right stuff. Yeah, it looks like we are into 260 something. I kind of like this set. Even though I joined the game late, I still managed to grab a few of these at MSRP, so close to 140 something, I think. I don't remember since it has been quite some time already, but I believe Gengar and Mew will be continuing to carry this set. And seemingly, if you have been looking to buy some, you could have do it a few months ago and it would have saved you some money. Now let's move on to Brilliant Stars, another Charizard set, even though Charizard himself is not even on the box. Anyway, let's go to the chart and see that, yeah, kind of similar to Fusion Strike, got a spike during May and June, some early summer times. I think that this may also be the time where there are a lot of Sword and Shield sets going out of stock on Pokemon Center, and I think it caused a spike to a lot of sets. But after that, sets that are not actually that popular drops back down. But now it looks like we are going up once again, at least trying to match the top. And let's go down there and see. There are a lot of loose packs, and I thought that after TCG players doing Japanese and give them their own section, we will be seeing less Japanese set that are mixed in, but apparently not. We are a page down, and in the last listing we finally find a box which is at 190. Yeah, pretty probably this listing, at least the price is similar. And yeah, this is Brilliant Stars, where Charizard doesn't seem to be performing well. Kind of like Darkness Ablaze, not that well, could be better compared to other sets in the era. Let's move on to Astral Radiance, where we have Machamp. Poor guy isn't on the box. Machamp, I kind of like the Machamp card. I got one in Japanese. I think in Japanese the set with Machamp is called Time Gazer. Maybe, probably. Anyway, let's go and check out the graph. Kind of similar as this one, except the number is a bit lower. Alright, year to year, we are doing pretty nice compared to even better than Charizard. And let's scroll down and check out the meaningful statistics. We can see that boxes are into the low 180s. I think I got 2 or 3 boxes too. So just putting it there, imagining that I have a English Machamp inside and Dialga and Palkia. I suppose I should be a bit more nostalgic to those two Pokemon since I used to play the game on my NDS, which is like so long ago. It kind of feels like not that long ago, but I know that it should be a long time ago. So that's kind of a weird feeling. Anyway, let's go into the 11th set of the set, which is Lost Origin with this guy, the Giratina over there. And let's check out the charts. The chart is like we got a correction here. Now we are go off to the race again. I think that a while ago, like maybe here, there is a small restock of Lost Origin, which leads to a drop in price. Kind of go from here, high of 220 down to 180. I think that is like closer to I am good at Pokemon cards, not at math. I think that is maybe 10%, closer to 20% drop, 10% drop. Anyway, it drops a bit, but now looks like we are good. Looks like during this period, the restock or reprint or whatever cost that leads to an increase in volume in the market, like the new boxes are cleared out. Now we are off to the races again. Let's skip over all the not that meaningful statistics and we jump over to the price that actually means something. We have this $1 shipping for this box, close to 250, which for the year to date charts, we are looking pretty shiny here. I got some sleeved packs and I think a few booster boxes of this one too, so which is pretty nice to know. I don't have a lot of skin into this investing game because I still want to keep more of my capital into the flipping side. So but anyway, if what I got goes up, even though I don't have a lot, it is still a happy time. So let's move on to Silver Tempest. I think the Silver Tempest and Lost Origin are kind of similar in that there is a restock or resupply and it goes stagnant for a while. Even now, Silver Tempest and Lost Origins are the two set in the Sword and Shield era, including Crown Zenith, that have cards that are still in play in the TCG realm. But even then, I don't think that a reprint is coming. There may be shops selling what's remaining in their stock, and that is probably it. Now let's check out the price. We are getting close to 200. Let's see how many do we still have to go before we actually hit 200. Well, quite a lot, I suppose. This is closer to 190. Anyway, I am not going to count up everything, but let's go back to the 1 year chart. The volume is pretty nice for what I expected though. So this is Silver Tempest, where I kind of like the gear, but I think that Pokemon owes Ho-Oh a good card. Kind of like poor Ho-Oh is forgotten. So after we look at all the mainline sets, let's jump right over to the special set. For special sets, since there are so many different types of products, we are only going to look at the regular ETBs. And let's get started. And looks like we got a spike, then we remain stable. Actually, we haven't moved it a lot, if any. The 4% is like, even inflation is more than 4%, I believe. So let's jump over and try to check it out. Okay, this is a box, but not an imperfect box. I think this may look minty. Guy got a lot of sales, or maybe this one. We are into 100s, and that's pretty much it. And another Charizard set. Then let's move on to Shining Fates, and let's check out the charts. Oh, looks like this box is doing a lot better. but compared to the raw dollar price, Champions Park is still doing better. And if it is at 46, it pretty much means that it hasn't moved a lot, I believe. I think the MSRP is cheaper back then, but 46 is like a May price if you have been keeping a box for a long time. But who knows? With Pokemon, sometimes things remain stagnant for years, then it just go up. So yeah, we're close to 50. Oh, we are actually into 50s. So, which, yeah, are kind of into 50s. I thought EV box will be a bit more popular. Anyway, this is how the price is going. And next up we have celebrations. Let's check out the 1 year chart. It looks like wrong, but this looks better. But when this, I don't know what happened with this chart. 3 months looks good, 6 months look decent, and 1 year seems to be bugged. Anyway, then let's go off with the 6 month chart. Looks like we are going up. Not that up, but it is just a snapshot anyway. So we should be into the 90s. Yeah, we are in the 90s. There is no loose packs and such. I'm not a big fan of any sets that are just reprint of old Pokemon cards. I mean, I know that they are nostalgic to some people, but not to me. Maybe because I wasn't playing those cards back then. Anyway, we have Pokemon Go, which, judging from the price, it is kind of like Shining Fates. Just mildly, Shining Fates is just mildly better. Anyway, looks like we haven't been moving a lot. 5% is like inflation. And let's move on to check out the boxes. Yeah, 40, mid-40s. Oh, looks like looks like the chart isn't doing it a lot of justice. It should be closer to mid-40s, which pretty much means that it is like Shining Fates, except a bit younger and tied a lot to Pokemon Go, which I'm not sure whether it will remain popular to the mainstream. I know that the game is still humming along. There are still events in real life in different cities where people go and play Pokemon Go together. I think they are called Community Day or something. As you can see, I don't really play the game, so I know that there are some cards that are good for competitive play that is still in play. I am not very sure. Even though I buy bulk, I don't think my bulk has a lot of Pokemon Go cards, so I haven't been looking closely. Anyway, this is the set, and last but not least, we have Crown Zenith, which I think we have been up quite some. We have been on a run. We are going to mid-60s. Let's skip all the useless listings when we are trying to compare price. We can find some in mid-60s, which is not bad given how old the set, like how not old this set is compared to, say, some older sets, some older special sets. I think Crown Zenith still has a lot of way to go. And look at this. I remember the times when I can buy some in the low 30s. I think I snagged a case at somewhere in the 30. I think I bought at 35 or 34, and now it has doubled since. It is like a nice increase in price. So yeah, this is pretty much all I want to do, and I think that this video may be interesting to look back into the future when we are past that 1 year and we can no longer refer back to the charts, to the old things, unless you have recorded it somewhere. I think there are some websites out there that will capture this, but I think that I want to do this video because we can see that interest is starting to shift from era to era. Now the Surging Spark and Prismatic Evolution is on the horizon. I mean, Surging Spark is already out, but Prismatic Evolution is in the horizon, and there are already speculation on Team Rocket set, Trainer Pokemon set, so on and so forth into the future. I think that it is very interesting for me to be inside the hobby when this shift happens. I like to look at statistics and things while trying to make some profit so I can buy more cars. I think that it is interesting to see how people shift from one thing to another, which somehow sometimes I wonder whether people on YouTube, like different YouTubers, and the video they make have effect on the market. I mean, technically, there are a lot of people in the hobby. A lot of those people don't even watch YouTube or know that TCG Player, the site, exists, and they just buy stuff off Walmart, Target, or those kind of places. So I don't know. I sometimes it feels like the YouTube world is kind of like the whole world, but in reality, you kind of know that logically, even within US, the YouTube world is like not a lot. But sometimes I wonder whether there are effects with it. Maybe some people will have a better way to capture how things goes and how things correlate, or looks like, at least looks like they are related, whether they are causality relationship between things. Anyway, this is the video, and yeah, let me know what you think about the price changes and whether you will be looking at buying some Sword and Shield still while everyone is looking at Scarlet Violet and how everything has been spiking. Maybe next video we will be checking out those Scarlet Violet sets, and let's stay curious and kind of stay on our toes to see how the market react to different things. So thank you for being here. Let me share my own ramblings and stuff with you. If you want to buy cars, check out my store, check out my eBay store, or just go to my website. My website is kbghubtcg.com. Links are in the description, and use my affiliate thing to buy other stuff if you want. Also, don't miss out on TCG Players Black Friday sale. Where is my banner? I think I have the banner somewhere here. Yeah. Don't forget to check out their gift guide, and yeah, their Black Friday sales. Hopefully you will pull nice cards, and yeah, best of luck collecting, and stay tuned if you want some more market talk or just my own ramblings on the market, on collecting and stuff. Anyway, I will see you again next time. Bye.